Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to be checking out Innsbruck Airport in the Austrian Alps. We're spawned in a plane that I assume will probably never ever fly here. Anyway, ignoring that, let's just go ahead and start going anyway. I quite like this plane, it's got some really nice powerful engines. V1 rotate, even though we probably hit V1 ages ago. We took off very easily. Now if we just pull up, I don't know why we're doing that rather than just pressing Y and then pressing Q. We can come in and do not a full approach, but quite a ways away from the airport. I know we're stalling out. Never mind. Oh, I don't like them sounds, to be honest, too much. But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna come in, land. Now, if you're interested, the biggest planes that can operate here are the A320 and 737. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, you should try landing in this airport when it's foggy. That's to say, if your F6 actually has a working ILS system, because apparently for some weird reason mine doesn't. I thought we'd already touched down. As you can see, very easily done. So it's going to reset ourselves on the why are we resetting ourselves on the runway? We could literally just slewed ourselves back and change plane, and we would probably already be in the next plane. Anyway, I think you guys can probably guess what it is, because it is actually the first plane I ever flew on this channel. Nope, not this one. This one. I'm not sure if it flies here, but I'm just gonna say it might do. No, I know the plane definitely flies here. Does it, does Flybe actually operate it here? I don't know. Okay, that's something for not me to know. And anyway, no. I know we're not maintaining centerline very well today. I'm running on literally no sleep today, but I still wanted to make at least one daily, at least try and keep it some form of upload schedule, so I'm gonna just try and tough it out to the end of this video. Know what happened, I just couldn't get to sleep last night. So I don't know, I've been really bored, and playing F6 hasn't really helped at all. Like, I haven't found any places I wanted to fly. I started a flight from Manchester to what's called not Palma, Benidorm, what's the place called? Alicante, that's it. I know this plane has really ugly sounds. We've got a decent amount of throttle in there. Should probably put that back. I want to know, do these planes actually fly with full flaps upon landing? Because it looks like, at least for me, they probably do. Although to be honest with you, I haven't seen a Flyby or any Q400 for that matter actually land in ages. And the last one I did see, I couldn't bother to film it because I was too busy putting my hands over my ears because of how loud the engines on these are. Like, you can hear one of these for like 10 miles, they are really loud. See, look, when you put it into, that's why I don't like freeware with a lot of their sounds. Although to be honest, with turboprop planes like these, they do actually kind of sound like that in real life. Oh, why am I doing this, man? I don't know why I'm reloading it every time so we can get perfectly like, on the runway every time. But next we're going to try the 737. And I assume, from what I've flown here before, that we're going to have some very hard landings in these bigger planes. But we can try some bigger planes for later, like the 7.4 or 7.5. And I was going to get that 787 Dreamliner Mega Pack, but it just doesn't open. Like, it takes too long to open, and I can't. I know this sounds quite bad, but I can't be bothered to actually just sit there and wait because it might not ever open. So that's the case with a lot of freeware stuff that I've downloaded. Some of it just doesn't open, so I'm just gonna wait, new PC, and then get it all on that. And hopefully, if the FreeMesh X installs properly this time, we should be able to parking brake. Well, this is why I last is there, but yeah, it should be able to run the FreeMesh X global scenery. I do want to know if that actually does work. Oh, I forgot to put this on. We are veering off centre line a bit, so we want to get back on centre line. $80 knots cross check. I can't read it from what I'm looking at. 100. Okay. V1. Rotate. What's the rate? Gear up. That was a little bit too early to put gear up. But we had no problem. There's now something to note when you're going to use slew mode on an approach. Is that, wait, why are we coming in from this side? I'm sorry. I actually seriously can't bear to live through this. So we're going to turn around the runway now. And we almost oversped the flaps then. Actually no, we are not overspeeding the flaps, we're probably just overstressing it. I'm probably also stalling out in the process of that.
Don't sink.
And praise the Lord for the use of slew mode. And we're just going to bring ourselves out to here. Get down, add another notch flat. I can imagine you get sink rate warnings if you just a little bit at this airport, you know. Get the odd one here and there, like, come on. Well, this isn't an Airbus approach, which means I'm actually gonna have to be flaring like this, because as stupid as it seems, you have to flare it in the air with the Boeing plane to be this off the runway. I just need enough thrust to get us enough speed to counteract the drag to actually land. Okay, that was a little bit too technical, but anyway, ignoring that. When it comes to the A321 or A320 planes, which I still need to try and have a look into that auto throttle glitch that we had in the last episode, which by the way wasn't actually planned like I put in the description. But anyway, if you ever see me, which I normally do, sit in the right seat in the first officer seat, is because I have a right-handed joystick, and that was very nice. And we went on centre line, but that was a nice touchdown. In fact, we're going to watch that back now. Right, that was nice, so we're going to watch it back. But yeah, it's because my joystick is right-handed, and it's a lot. The way the inputs actually go, it genuinely feels like I'm actually flying the plane. Like, the inputs are accurate to what I'm putting on the joystick, so that's why. Let's watch this butter the bread. I think we did anyway. And then we'll go in for an A220 landing. And then we'll try the 757 and then the Queen of the Sky 747, which I think there's probably no... Ooh, we bounced. I don't know, what's that nice? I don't know. We're just gonna try anyway. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you sit through the entire thing. 30 seconds in there. Okay, not bad. I wouldn't, necessarily call it the best landing in the world, but it will suffice. Okay, never mind. Now, I believe the 747 will probably be able to land. In terms of taking off, I think we probably have a slight problem there. Let's go for the actually, never mind the A320. I can't be bothered flying that now. Just go for the 757. Yeah, so a lot of my planes are Jet2 planes. Okay, if they have it and I have the plane, I probably have a livery for it. And if it's talking about the regular silver livery and then the holidays livery, if I have both of them, what am I trying to say? I probably have both of them. Right, let's just do that. I'm just going to start firewalling the throttles anyway. I actually am a little concerned. I've flown this plane a lot before. It tends to take a very long time to take off. Now, how much runway have we used already? And not much. And again, we are only doing 100 knots, and that end of the runway is picking up pretty quickly, so we want to get in the air. 3, 2, 1, V1, rotate. Right, positive rate, gear up. Gear up so the gear doesn't strike the trees. And we made it over the trees, and we did not go into the incredibly small drink. Now we're going to push the nose over and slow ourselves back. This is what I like about FSX. In X-Plane, I don't know how to do it. I mean, it's probably quite easy, but I struggle with it. Get down. I put like the throttle all the way to idle and it's already doing that. Right. That's another thing about this weird 757 is it's literally just a 737 with your seat positioned slightly differently, as far as I'm concerned, because this looks nothing like a real 757 cockpit. But I mean, it's a lot better than the PO Sky one, which is technically more true to the accurate of the real cockpit, but it doesn't have like loads of functional switches, and the autopilot stuff doesn't work properly. Yeah. If Ryanair had 757, I'd definitely be using it right now. Oh no. Oh no. This plane does have some really powerful thrust reversers. No problem. There we go, we stopped. And anyway, I'm going to salute myself back because we're going to be using the Queen of the Sky now, the 747. Not the Dash 8, not some other variant, just the 400, the classic version. Actually, no, it's not the classic because it has the upgraded avionics in it. And not like an upgraded avionics like add-on, but a like the actual LCD screens. Anyway, this video is getting quite long, so we need to find 747. It's all here, isn't it? Where is the 747? There it is. Let's went straight past it. Let's go for the Boeing livery. We'll just do this, take off if we can, and get into the air. And I was actually searching to see if Swiss 001 had done a video on this, just so that I wasn't copying him. I actually don't know how much flaps a 7. That's how much Swiss use. Swiss use 50% flaps for takeoff. At least that's what I was once told in a mobile simulator. So, oh no, that is we are not. We still have a lot of runway behind us that we could be using right now. Let's go to the parking brake and let's start rolling. In terms of landing, we can probably land it, but whether we can actually take off, we probably have to make a runway extension, which is probably not a good idea because, say, if you're taking off and you allow bigger planes here, a bigger plane potentially maybe has an engine failure or something that causes it to take longer on the takeoff roll. This is the fastest speed we've ever picked up. Is my joystick broken or something? Oh no, we don't want a tail strike. Oh no. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, too low gear, too low flaps, too low gear, too low flaps. You see there's a 737 coming in and he looks way too high, obviously doing the realistic traffic pattern, which is actually, when you fly into this airport, I'm going to pull the speed brake lever already. See, because in X-Plane, when you pull the speed brake lever, it actually limits you to the flight spoilers and not the speed brakes, but in here you can actually deploy full spoilers, which is helpful, but it's also kind of bad because what if you didn't mean to do that? Oh, we're just gonna keep them in at this point. I didn't even care. Oh no, we're stalling. I mean, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. I'm sure that classifies as a good landing. Oh, don't know what's happened then. Oh, we glitched out for a second. No, I know what's happening. I'm trying to get a screenshot for the thumbnail, and I'm lifting my finger off the Windows key. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.